It is 08:45, the 23rd of October, Sunday. Jett has to wear his basket muzzle. Sorry, Jett, I know you hate it. It protects you. You'll get used to it. Today I'm doing a job on my truck here, my very nice, one of the best trucks you could possibly buy, one of the very best, literally the best truck you can buy is a Duramax, the best. No one has been making diesel engines longer than Isuzu, except for Peugeot. And I got a few, actually a small handful of my tools, but I buy Snap-on, mainly Snap-on, they're just the best tools. But Australian Shepherds, they're the best dogs. And Jett got into something. He likes to pick things up the ground. His great-grandmother is a champion in 3 different venues. No other dog's ever even done that. And he's my ranch dog. I'm going to buy him a girlfriend. So what I'm doing today is I got to put on this ignition switch. On this particular truck, the ignition switch is just a little, that's the ignition switch right there. It's a little square rectangular box. And then I'm putting on this cylinder. I had this brand new keys made. They got to be coated in. And that's my ignition cylinder there, which actuates this ignition switch. Then I also have a door. I got to get this coated. They dropped the ball on that. The parts people didn't even open the bag for that, even though I handed it to them. And then just a second, Jett. This is a special tool for removing the ignition switch. And yep. And I'm also, while I'm in there, I got to pull the steering wheel, so I'm going to replace all these. There's four switches like this. This one's for the stereo and stuff, source and program. And don't touch that, Jett. And so these are special Kentmore tool here. It's a steering wheel puller. But I was waiting for the other part of the Kentmore tool to come, but I found out this Snap-on interchangeable bar type puller, that part and that part will work just fine, I think. So I have another one which is bigger, but yeah. So I'm putting on an ignition switch and an ignition cylinder with new keys. Then I'll do the door later. I'm going to put a new cylinder in the door. But then all those switches and the steering wheel as well. And I really like midgets. This is a midget 13 millimeter 12 point. And these are really cool too. It's a flex head. These are flank drive. Snap-on has a thing called flank drive. And they're less likely to round off your fasteners. And I like 12 point is what you usually use. You don't really need a 6-point wrenches unless you have something with rusted stuff on a ship that has salt water maybe or something. But I don't use that many 6 points. But usually, and these are really handy. These babies are really handy. These midgets are handy. And these are made in Taiwan, which I don't really mind that much because Taiwan, I've been there to Taiwan about 80 times. But they're actually our allies. And I don't mind seeing some tools are made in Ireland. I like those. I like American made whenever possible. And sometimes Snap-on sources things out to different countries. And right now I have a fire in the woods. I'm burning some Scotch broom. I'm burning some limbs. I have a fire in the house too. And I'm burning some Madrona firewood. And my firewood supplier, I got very, very lucky. He's a mature man and he sells fire, a cord of his truck being clear full of Madrona, it's like 7,000 pounds. So oak's pretty heavy too. So I got to move about 20,000 pounds of firewood by hand over underneath the, where we'll be out of the rain. Then I got to follow a Douglas fir tree. So yeah, this Duramax, it just broke in. They're such good engines. Kind of like these Surefire headlamps. It's made in America. They have such a great warranty. I've had them where they have problems and they cannot fix it, so they just send me a brand new one. It's a $250 headlamp, and they send me the more improved version, a better newer one for free. And the same with these are Japanese. These these are driving lights, those are fog lights, and those are pencil beams. Then I have fog lights in the back too. So they messed up, and I should have taken these lenses out and put a little lubricant on that seal on there, like a little silicone lubricant for rubber. They got seized in there. So I called P.S.T down in California, and they had me, excuse me. He said, send them down. So I sent all of them down, 4 sets of them. And he rebuilt them for me for free. And he put bulbs in it, brand new bulbs in all of them, $50 bulbs. So he put $400 worth of bulbs in these for free. See, I like to see Japan doing well because they buy 60% of our perishable farm produce. And I like to see Japan's economy doing well. And the Japanese took a hint from Germany after World War II, and they're making quality things, started making quality things. But G.M.C is the best pickup truck you can buy, hands down. And with the Allison transmission, Allison transmissions have been used in garbage trucks, dump trucks, school buses, and delivery trucks for decades. And I have this thing called Shopkeep Pro. It's a Snap-on organization, actually. It's Mitchell 1. And it tells you all this stuff. I printed these out. It's almost about $200 a month for Shopkeep Pro. Jett, don't go under my truck. Don't go under the truck. But so, first I got to disable the SIR, which is the airbags. So I'm just warming my truck up for a minute because it was 33. It was 33 degrees early this morning. It's the coldest it's been since April. Hi, Jett. You look handsome with that basket muzzle, mister. I'm going to burn those paper towels right there too. And I got to get all my rotors up. That's the roadside lower control arm. Down there underneath that cardboard is the upper control arm on the roadside. And I'm going to sit. Oh, that's my roadside axle drive shaft there. I got to wire brush all these and put them in it. They're emergency spares. I could use these for emergency spares. These rotors and the upper and lower control arms, I can have those rebushed. And instead of just putting in ball joints, I put in upper and lower control arms. So those axle drive shafts are what were expensive. They're $1,200 each. But I put thousands and thousands of dollars into my truck. It's a little mess out here right now, and I got to get rid of this pop machine. I was going to work on it for my friend and Kung Fu instructor, but I just didn't have time, and I was going to bring a vacuum pump home from work. And sometimes you get real crappy supervisors. In fact, I heard a duck quacking down at the lake today, and I thought, oh, a supervisor is down there. He's probably mad because the much smarter Raven would not put up with his bullying. Right, Jett? We don't put up with bullies, do we, Jett? Or injustice. And it's dangerous. If someone messes with my dogs, I will make John Wick look like a Girl Scout.